We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jay Happ will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Gardner is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And this is fouled at the plate. Another payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
The 0-1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. A little bouncer. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Runners are at first and third with none out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. In past meetings with J-Hap, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. From the belt, the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
There's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Giancarlo Stanton now looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Travis fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So digging in now, Devin Travis took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Gray ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Striding in, Josh Donaldson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Popped him up. Sanchez is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Travis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So striding forward now, Yankees Solarte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The fastball down near the shoe tops. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Drilled down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and that one just missed outside.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking them up and putting them down. This guy can go get them in the gaps.
At the plate, Neil Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is going to get there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Here's Tyler Austin now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down and the inning continues. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He worked the walk to open up the ball game. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Randall Grichuk. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Grichuk is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-2 pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius is there, and that's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping up to the plate, Curtis Granderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And that misses 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped high in the air. Drury calls for it. 2 down.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Next will be the designated hitter, Ronald Torreyes. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 pitch on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 home. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Stanton, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Third inning, no score to this point. This is line to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Travis has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Russell Martin now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Three and one now to Martin.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Fouled away. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis, a base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Ground ball left side. Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Over to first, Gray, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Travis, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Drilled to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. Next for New York, Neil Walker. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Neil Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grichuk giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
How about it? Third baseman.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here now the 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Tyler Austin, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Austin playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Yankees Solarte. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Just missed with a breaking ball.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Three-two pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in for the Jays, Randall Grichuk comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Hard hit at third. And that's through for a hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
It is Curtis Granderson, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Solarte, the runner at third. Grichuk is at second with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Digging in now, Aledmus Diaz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Gregorius with a sliding stop. There's one. Safe. A major league effort, but he couldn't finish the play, so the run comes in to score.
The catcher, number 55.
Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And you look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So,
and we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Toronto leads this one 2-0. Ryan Tepera will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Tepera.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
The batter, designated hitter, Ronald Torrey.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Gardner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Pilar moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pilar's there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's big Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat, and that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
0-1 pitch on its way. Ball one. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, left fielder.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Devin Travis.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Ready for another shot now, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Set and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Travis on at first, nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. So a full count now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Adam Warren enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Adam Warren.
Here's Justin Smoke now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Walker has it. The second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Tyler Clippard takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 78, Tyler Clippard.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 0-1. It's a strike. Clippard rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Now batting.
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Drury.
As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
He froze him on the fastball there. Brandon Drury sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Tyler Austin now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. High and deep to right center. Grichuk is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Ready once again, Yangervis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Yangervis Solarte.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Randall Grichuk. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Curtis Granderson is on deck. The 3-0 is taken. Strike one. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In is Curtis Granderson, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way, and that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail 3-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. John Axford is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 72, John Axford.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pilar moving in. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. His career line against John Axford. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Two out, nobody on. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Sanchez on second. Judge at first. 2 out in the inning. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 1-2. Oh, it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here now the 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch lifted the other way to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees leave them loaded. They're up 3-2. Jonathan Holder is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jonathan Holder.
Into the box, Aledmus Diaz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Sinking line drive out to right center. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Russell Martin now. First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Nobody out, runner on first. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Here comes the tying run home. And a relay home. Tag not in time. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 once more. Is looked at for ball one. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, what a stop. The throw. Got him.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Tommy Kingley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Strike one to start the at bat. Ready with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Brandon Drury. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pilar is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyler Austin.
Settling in now, Tyler Austin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Dellin Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Dellin Betances.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's 0 for 7. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Here comes the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Two and two.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Yankees Solarte. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Now the 2-1 is high and outside for a ball. Rendell Grichuk is on deck. Here's the 3-1, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Right fielder number 15.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So striding in, Rendell Grichuk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 0 for 4. The 1-0. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Here's Brett Gardner now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now here's the pitch. Shot back up the middle. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Gary Sanchez. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And there's ball 2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ranging back is Pilar. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And it's 1-1. One and 2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're knotted up heading to the bottom of the 9th as the Jays try to walk it off. That'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 55,
Russell Martin now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. The 2-2 is looked at for ball three. Here's a high pop-up. Austin is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder,
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Pillar, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High pop-up. Austin has a play. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Blue Jays go down in order, still tied 3-3. Aaron Luke takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
number 62, Aaron Luke.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Neil Walker as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. One out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied at 3-3. Sunwano comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Standing in, Devin Travis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Missed with a slider. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. Lays off. 2-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here now the 2-2. Is low and outside for a ball. Josh Donaldson will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. And there's one down now.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Justin Smoke waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoak. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Gifton Gopay. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Here's Tyler Austin now. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting number 11, center fielder Brett Gardner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. And that one just missed outside. Here's a high pop-up. Smoke is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Ronald Torreyes. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Hit well on the ground to first. Smoke takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still tied 3-3. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Leading off for Toronto, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Curtis Granderson. Now Granderson connects deep to right.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Inside and low, 2-1. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Austin charging in on it, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Aledmys.
At the plate, Aledmys Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken by Walker. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied at 3-3. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
Gary Sanchez.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 2-0. No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot, 3-0. Giancarlo Stanton will be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Giancarlo Stanton now. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. On the ground, up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's Neil Walker as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Drury has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's Tyler Austin now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there's 2 down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Roberto Ozuna enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. The 1-0. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6, the Blue Jays 3. Aroldis Chapman is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Russell Martin now, lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 8.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
2 balls, no strike.
One out, nobody on. And there's ball 3.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now back, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Popped up. Walker is there. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he'll snap one over to first, just keeping him close. Pilar is off at first with 2 away. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1 misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
6-3 the final score today. Sun Hwan-oh claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his second. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.